Jessa, and today I'm going to explain or to discuss to you about the issues of groundwater in our third world countries. I know all of us already know that one of the big issues in our countries or even in our communities today is all about water. The not enough water supply. These issues remain significant because of unsanitary social practices that pollute our water source. As I know, millions of people in the world get diseases because of the poor water supply or the poor water qualities that cause deadly health conditions such as cholera, malaria, and even diarrhea. But among those water resources on the earth, groundwater is a very important, or say has a big role to our natural resources or even in our life. Why it is important? Because most of the people only hoping on the groundwater as their water supply. Also most people they get their drinking water on the groundwater, and also they use it. No, they get their everyday water supply in the groundwater. So many people are only hoping in the groundwater, especially those people who live in the mountainous area. So because we know that when you say mountainous, there is not enough water supply. So most of the people live in the mountainous area. Of course, they get water from the ground. So why it has issues about groundwater. So now the issues of our groundwater is our water now is become polluted. Even in our groundwater, or our groundwater now is become polluted. So why it is become polluted? Because of the human activity, or the bad doing of human, or the results of the human activity. Virtually any activity whereby chemicals or waste may be replaced in the environment, whether it is accidentally or intentionally, it has also a big potential to pollute our groundwater. Because when the time that our groundwater become polluted, most of the people or all the people in that community are affected. For example, in your community, there are a well or a water well, and all the people who live that community are even you are only hoping in that you are only get water on that water well. So, and then there are people using a toxic chemical. They're using a toxic chemical near to that water well. So there is a possibility that those chemicals can flow through the water well, and then it affect to all the people on the community, because the toxic chemical are mixed to the water, and then if there are people they get water on that well, then they use it or they drink it. So there are possibility that they fail, or it cause him or they can get diarrhea. So to prevent that issues, to protect and to conserve our groundwater, because those big issues on the groundwater is only the bad doing of the human, or the result of the human activity. So to prevent that issues, to protect and conserve our groundwater, first we must reduce our chemicals. So in our home we use only pure chemicals that may cause, because any chemicals, it may cause a big damage. So we make sure to dispose them properly, and then we do not dump it in the environment, or we do not throw it anywhere. So we must keep it, or dispose it properly for the safetyness of everyone. So second is, we need to manage our waste, because a proper disposal of our toxic chemicals or any chemicals in our home is the best way to help to conserve and to protect our groundwater. And then the last is, we need to use our water wisely, because during dry season, groundwater, or the water well, we cannot be produce enough water supply during dry season, because of the dryness. And then we must sure that our family or us or our neighbor need to obey, and we need to obey the watering restriction during the dry periods, in order to have enough water. So also, we need also lesson about the discussion on water supply or any groundwater, in order to us and have idea about our water resources. That's all. Thank you, and God bless you all.